Imagine a world where royalty walks not just as history, but as living stories. Where grace, beauty, and purpose converge. At the center of this modern stage stands Princess Leonor of Spain. Young, poised, and determined, she carries not only the weight of tradition, but the hopes of a nation. She has trained at the Air Academy in San Javier, mastering skills that few princesses ever need to know. She has embraced historic titles, most recently the revival of the Princess of Vienna, reconnecting her with centuries of Spanish heritage. Her beauty is undeniable, but it is deeper than appearances. It is rooted in courage, discipline, and an emerging sense of self. Now, imagine her among the other radiant figures of European royalty, 10 women whose presence lights up every room they enter. Each of them possesses not just physical beauty, but the kind of elegance that resonates with history, culture, and modernity. Let us walk through this hall of royalty together, and feel their stories unfold. First, there is Princess Catharina Amalia of the Netherlands. She is young, born in 2003, and heir to the Dutch throne. There is a calm confidence in the way she carries herself, a quiet magnetism. She embodies the promise of the future, and yet, even in her youth, she carries the weight of her responsibilities with a grace that seems almost natural. Her beauty is subtle, understated, refined, a reflection of her inner poise and intelligence. And then, Catherine, Princess of Wales. Formerly Kate Middleton, she has captured the world's attention with a style that is both timeless and modern. There is warmth in her smile, an approachable elegance that invites the public to admire her not just as royalty, but as a person. She is the kind of beauty that blends confidence with empathy. She walks into a room, and one notices her first, not just for her attire, but for the quiet strength she exudes. Next, Queen Letizia of Spain, mother to Princess Leonor. She is a woman whose beauty is inseparable from her intellect. A former journalist, she brought her own identity into the monarchy, and in doing so, she redefined what it means to be a queen. Her elegance is effortless. Every public appearance, every photograph, tells a story of poise, intelligence, and determination. She is a reminder that true beauty lies in the harmony between mind and presence. Across the Scandinavian skies, Princess Madeleine of Sweden shines with her luminous blonde hair and sparkling eyes. Her smile is a gift, lighting up public events and photographs alike. There is a playful elegance in her demeanor, a warmth that makes her approachable even as she carries the weight of her royal lineage. Her beauty feels both timeless and immediate, a blend of classic fairy tale charm and contemporary grace. Then there is Queen Rania of Jordan. Her beauty is legendary, yes, but what makes it profound is her advocacy. She is not just admired for her appearance, she is admired for her work in education, in children's welfare, and women's rights. When she walks into a room, her presence carries purpose. Her elegance is inseparable from her compassion, her poise enhanced by the kindness she radiates. She reminds us that beauty is amplified when paired with heart. Sweden presents another gem in Princess Sofia. Once a model and reality TV participant, she has navigated the transition into royal life with a resilience that is quietly inspiring. Her beauty is softened by humanity, by the lessons of adaptation and transformation. There is depth in her gaze, a story behind every smile, and a grace born of facing the world with openness. Princess Charlotte of Monaco carries a legacy in her DNA, granddaughter of Grace Kelly, a lineage intertwined with Hollywood glamour and European royalty. But Charlotte is her own person, blending that heritage with her own modern sensibility. She is a journalist, a fashion icon, and a royal in her own right. Her beauty is delicate, almost ethereal, yet grounded in intellect and purpose. There is a quiet strength in her demeanor that makes her captivating beyond the camera's lens. Across continents, we meet Princess Dina Alyouhani Abdulaziz of Saudi Arabia. She bridges east and west with elegance and daring style. Her beauty is as much about courage as appearance. She challenges conventions, blending fashion with heritage, boldness with refinement. In a world where royal women are often expected to conform, she creates her own narrative, a beauty defined by independence and creativity. Denmark brings us Crown Princess Mary, a former commoner whose grace, warmth, and elegance have endeared her to the world. Her beauty is balanced with humanity, empathy, and a sense of duty. She represents the transformation of royalty into the modern era, showing that true elegance is measured not by lineage alone, but by character and public spirit. Finally, Lady Amelia Windsor, though not in the immediate line of succession, commands attention. She is young, striking, and effortlessly stylish. Her modeling career complements her royal heritage, and she embodies a beauty that feels both contemporary and timeless. Her presence reminds us that royalty today is diverse in expression, capable of blending personal achievement with inherited grace. Now, imagine Princess Leonor standing among these 10 women. There is a resonance, a quiet harmony. She is learning, growing, and stepping into her public life with courage and determination. Her beauty is not simply measured in appearances, it is in her poise, her focus, her commitment to duty, and her ability to navigate a complex world with elegance. She is young, but already a figure who commands attention with subtlety and intelligence. Each of these princesses, in their own way, teaches us something about the nature of beauty. Katharina Amalia teaches youth with responsibility. Catherine shows warmth coupled with sophistication. Letizia proves that intelligence magnifies elegance. Madeline combines joy and poise. Queen Rania embodies purpose with presence. Sophia demonstrates resilience. Charlotte bridges legacy and modernity. Dina merges daring with tradition. Mary blends common roots with royal refinement. Amelia exemplifies style in a contemporary, global context. Princess Leonor, in this constellation, is both heir and peer. She will one day join their ranks, not only for her appearances, but for the life she chooses to lead, the duties she embraces, and the character she cultivates. She represents the continuation of centuries-old traditions, yet she is also unmistakably a figure of the 21st century, aware, trained, disciplined, and ready to meet the expectations of her people in her role. And perhaps that is the real essence of beauty in royalty today. It is not simply measured by features, or fashion, or lineage. It is measured in courage, in compassion, in purpose, and in the ability to inspire. Princess Leonor, alongside these 10 remarkable women, exemplifies this principle. She carries forward not just her family's history, but the evolving story of what it means to be a princess in a modern world. So, as we imagine this hall of royalty, Leonor among the world's most beautiful princesses, we understand that beauty is not static. It is active. It is lived. It is reflected in every choice, every gesture, and every act of leadership. From the Netherlands to Jordan, from Sweden to Denmark, from Monaco to Saudi Arabia, these women teach us that elegance and grace are inseparable from courage, intellect, and heart. And in that vision, Princess Leonor shines, quietly, powerfully, ready to take her place in this constellation of royalty, where beauty is more than skin deep, it is legacy, service, and the embodiment of hope. This is not just a list of names or a ranking of appearances. It is a narrative of modern royalty, a tapestry of women whose beauty is intertwined with purpose, and a story that continues to unfold with each passing day, as Princess Leonor steps further into her role and into history.